Zhiyun has released some rather unconventionally designed video lights over the past few years, and this one is no different. The X60 RGB COB fill light is part of the Molus series with their own ZY modifier mount and external powering only. The device weighs 320 grams and fits in the palm of a hand without any accessories attached. The light features an orange power button on the top right side and two push dials on the back that can be used to navigate through the menu and adjust the brightness intensity, colors, effects, etc. The OLED screen is placed between the two dials and displays the menu and settings. In the future, remote mobile control via Bluetooth will also be supported by using the ZY Vega app. The color temperature ranges from 2700K to 6500K, but since this is an RGB light with HSI mode, the colors are not limited to the standard Kelvin values. Some of the effects are CCT only, while others allow for customization of the colors. The device has a CRI of 95 and a television consistency index of 98. The maximum brightness can be achieved when setting the CCT to 6500. We measured an illuminance of 2000 lux at 1 meter distance without the use of a reflector or other modifier. Just like the Molus X100, this light can also be powered via a plug-in battery grip that has a capacity of 2600 mAh. For static setups or rigs that need to be smaller, it's possible to power the X60 via DC input or USB-C without needing to connect the power grip at all. Charging the grip takes around 2.5 hours when using USB-C PD fast charging. When setting the output to the maximum, the grip's power lasts for 40 to 50 minutes depending on the mode. The X60 RGB Combo kit, which we got for testing, comes with a compact mini reflector and an attachable diffusion dome to create a softer look. The company offers different ZY modifiers and a Bowens-mount adapter to use traditional fresnels or diffusers. This means softboxes like the octagonal 90D from Zhiyun can also be adapted. Even though this will increase the size of the whole setup, it can still make sense for certain productions where space isn't an issue. Otherwise, the more compact softbox mini for ZY mount is probably the better fit when wanting to keep the setup as small as possible. Build quality wise, the unit feels plasticky, which isn't surprising considering the lightweight materials and the fact that the light is so tiny, mostly being occupied by a fan. The device uses active cooling to avoid any overheating. Depending on the brightness, the housing can certainly get warm, but during our test period the unit never got too hot to touch, even when setting it to the highest output. As expected from a compact 60-watt light with an open housing, there's only 1/4 inch screw hole which is located at the bottom and can be used to mount the unit on a tripod, gimbal or light stand. The Molus X60 RGB is a bit tricky to categorize since the housing is so tiny, but surely increases when attaching the grip or modifiers. This could certainly be considered as a jack-of-all-trades since it can be used as a key light with standard Kelvin values. But we have mostly used this device as an effect light due to the color modes. And for those productions, a compact kit is far more attractive to us since we often try to hide effect lights either close to a subject or in the background. So for us, the more compact the better, which means we have powered the unit mainly via DC input and only use small modifiers if possible. But since this is a visually well-designed light, it can surely be implemented on camera in some productions without looking distracting.